Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jeter and welcome to episode 2 of the Oldham Expedition here with Oldham Athletic. In this episode, we are playing 2 matches in the league. To start off our league season, we are away against Forest Green and then at home against Crew Alexandra. Hopefully we can get 6 points from these matches. Let's get into it and see what happens. Come on the Laddix. We are here on the home screen, and there is not actually much to show you. Not much has gone on since we started the save in the last episode. If we look quickly at our preseason, we had a fairly successful preseason, lost 1-0 away against Barrow in a poor result, and then since then have been pretty successful. I was really happy with the 1-0 result against Coventry, but since then we have not done much. We also haven't made any signings. There's the possibility of one signing coming in Largi Ramazani, potentially coming in on loan. Right now, Largi is just here on trial because we need a right winger, but at the moment we have not finalized that signing, so this could just not happen. We'll see in the next episode. But yeah, that is something that we will deal with at a later date. For now, it is time for us to pick our team and to head into this first match away against Forest Green to start the league season. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are with our tactics set up and the team picked. In goal, we are going with Woods. Our back four is Mills, Hamer, Pergiani, and Borthwick Jackson. Hamer is playing because both Weeder and Egert are injured or still recovering from injuries, so we are playing with our fourth and third choice center backs as that center back pairing, so hopefully we'll be okay here against Forest Green. Our midfield duo is Mauche and McCann. We have Durnley out on the right, we have Nepo Museno out on the left, and we have Moraes as the attacking midfielder, and up front we have Danny Rowe. Our bench is De La Paz, Iacovidi, Smith, Sagbe Azangpo, Silla, Misalu, and Dieseruve. I didn't say that right. Emmanuel Dieseruve. I tried. If we look at the match preview here really quickly, Forest Green are favored for this match away at the new lawn. If we look at Forest Green, they're projected to finish second in this league, so it's going to be a tough match away from home, but hopefully we can get something here. They are in their green and black kit. We are in the blue kit that we are known for. So hopefully we can get a good result here. Let's get into the match, and I'll see you in the dressing room. Here we are in the dressing room, and especially because we aren't favored for this match away from home, I'm just going to give them a simple calm, go out and enjoy yourselves today. No one really had any reactions, and I will tell them all that I have faith in them. We've set up our opposition instructions. One person is happy, Tom Hamer, the fourth choice center back. Hopefully that inspires him to a good performance. We'll end the team talk. We're going to kick off the match, and let's get into it. Come on the Laddix. Throw in here in the 8th minute. Moraes with it. Finds Durnley. Durnley back to Moraes. Moraes, his shot is blocked. Now Cameron Borthwick Jackson through to Nepo Museno. Moraes puts it in, and we are 1-0 up within 9 minutes. Come on, Felipe. That is a great start away from home against a team that's supposed to be very good in this league. That is promising. We've looked good in this start. It's a great build-up. After his shot was blocked, Borthwick Jackson plays a great ball to Nepo Museno, who then sweats it down nicely to Moraes, and that's a great finish from him, to be fair. First of the season. Get in there. Come on the Laddix. 16th minute, we have another highlight. Hamer plays it short to Mills off the free kick. Over the top to Rowe. McGinley heads down to Freer for them. Now Winchester. Still Winchester. Back to Rawson. Now over the top to Hall. Down to Bernard. Bernard with no one on him, charging into the box. Into the box, Collins' header that goes in. It is 1-1 here in the 16th minute. They have equalized on their first highlight. They're controlling possession here, which is something we're going to have to figure out. But it's Aaron Collins' first goal of the season. Obviously, it's the first match of the season. We are tied at 1-1 after 16 minutes, and this looks like it's going to be a good match. Let's get into the rest of it. They have a free kick, Freer, into the box. Collins puts it away. I don't know why it showed Rawson's name when Collins puts it away, but Aaron Collins now has a brace. Elliot Freer gets the assist, and we fall into the... I don't know what we fall into. We are now losing. That's what I want to say. We don't fall into anything. We're losing. 2-1 Forest Green. Another free kick for Freer into the box. And it ends up going in through Ibu Addons. That is shambolic defending from our back line. Apparently Hamer messed something up by holding the ball for too long. I didn't even see him touch it. Let's watch this again. Over the top, our entire line yeah, that was just poor defending. Literally 6 of them charged past our line. One of them was onside and nodded it on. They were able to put it away, and we go into halftime 3-1 down, which will mean I'm going to assertively tell them, show me something else in the second half. And I'm going to specifically tell the defense that I'm not happy with their defensive work. I'm also going to say the same thing to Danny Rowe, because he's created nothing. So most of the boys are fired up, ready to go out there for the second half. I don't think tactically we need to totally rethink it yet. We haven't necessarily looked that poorly if we look at the stats. You know, we're matching them like for like. No one's really had a clear-cut chance. They've put away their decent chances. We haven't. Can't fault them for that. We're just going to get into the second half and see if we can get stuff back. Let's get into it and see what happens. Come on, the Lattics. Throw in here. Mills throws it into Mauuche. Freer cuts it out. Now Mauuche, nope, still Freer. Long ball over the top to Collins. Collins wins it. Through to Atchison. We're able to clear it. Mauuche heads down to Dernley. Zach Dernley, what can you do? Cuts in past one. Over the top to Nepomuceno. Great ball. Nepomuceno. I should have swept that back across, but okay. It's still 3-1. I don't know what our attacking play has been this game. I am going to make a sub because our center back is playing a 6.2. So we'll bring on Iakoviti. I'm also going to try bringing on Segbe Azangpo to see if we can get a little bit more attacking quality up there. We'll put him on as an advanced forward and see what those changes can do. Throw in here. Borthwick Jackson throws into Nepomuceno. Poor pass by Nepomuceno. Mauuche with it. Dernley. Dernley beats Mills. Long shot. What a goal by Zach Dernley. After turning his man, he fires it in at the near post, and we now have a route back into this match. 3-2 with 10 minutes left. Can we go out there and attack? We need to make some tactical changes to make this a possibility. If we look at those tactics, here's what we want to do. I want us to up our tempo and go a little bit more direct. I want us to be more expressive. And we already have distribute quickly on, so I think that is good for now. And then we are also going to put that central midfielder now on attack. That looks good to me. We will confirm those changes and get into the rest of this. They have a free kick. Freer on the edge of the box. Into the box. McGinley heads down. Oh my god. What is our defending been in this match? Aaron Collins with a hat trick, but he does not deserve it. Our defense on set pieces has just been absolutely shambolic. This ball in, McGinley heads to the far post. Pierre Giannini heads into the crossbar. Then Woods slide tackles the ball into the striker Collins, who somehow gets his hat trick. That is the most FM goal to concede I've ever seen. 89th minute. Smith, their goalie, punts it long. McCann heads down to Morais. Morais over the top to Dernley. Put it away, son. Oh, just wide from Zach. He's looked good. As a team, we've looked good. We've controlled possession. We've gone with them like for like. They didn't even have a clear-cut chance, and were able to put away 4 goals. I think we're unlucky to lose, especially to lose 4-2 the way that we did. A lot of the goals we conceded were set-piece goals, which will hopefully go away as our team cohesion gets better. However, we need to cut out the losses early so that our team cohesion and our dynamics don't get too bad. So we'll go into the dressing room, and I'm going to tell them unlucky because I thought we played well. Most of them have gained confidence or are relaxed. We'll end the team talk. We'll hit continue. It sucks to lose that first game, but considering we were away from home against a team projected to finish second, and given the fact that we played well and kind of got FM'd, I'm not too mad about it. Hopefully we can get a good result in our next match, which is against Crew Alexandra. Before we get into anything else, Crew are expected to finish 7th, so this is going to be a tough match, but hopefully we can do something good here, and I will meet you when we are picking our team for that match. So in a little bit of transfer news here before we get into this match, there are 2 things to announce. First, Callum Taylor is a 17-year-old Englishman who's playing out in the States right now for Strikers FC, which is a youth development side, and my director of football found him and decided to offer him a contract, so he will be joining in the middle of next summer. So there's a while before we will see him, but he is going to come in next summer. He looks like a pretty good youngster who will hopefully be able to turn into a good player for us. So he will be coming in at the end of this season or at the start of next season. And then the other big piece of news is that we have signed Largi Ramazani on loan. This is what he looks like. We're paying his full wages, which is $975 a week. However, he does look like a good player with that 16 pace and 17 acceleration. He can cross and he can dribble, and his technique isn't bad. He doesn't look incredible, but for our level, he can certainly do a job, and it gives us a little bit more cover out on that right, especially if we're using the 4-2-3-1, and in case Durnley gets hurt. If we go into this match, though, and pick our team, we are going to keep Durnley out there on the right because he had a good match last match. He was one of our few players who actually performed, so we are going to keep Durnley in there. And other than that, I think the exact team will stay the same. It's not like any of our center backs became fit, so it will be Woods in goal again, Mills, Hamer, Piergiani, and Borthwick Jackson as the back four, Mauche and McCann as the midfield duo, Durnley out on the right, Nepomuceno out on the left, Moraes as the playmaker, and we will go with Danny Rowe up front as the lone striker. Actually, Danny Rowe's been really bad as the lone striker up front. We're going to give it to Segbe Ezongpo, and we are going to play him as that advanced forward. So that will be our starting 11. The bench is going to be De La Paz, Iacovidi, Smith, Rowe, Silla, Misilu, and Dieseruvwe. If we look at the match preview, we are favored for this match at home at Boundary Park. Crew are in the red, we are in the blue. Before we get into this match, I'm going to say please do hit that subscribe button if this is your first time at the channel. If you are liking this video so far, hit the like button, hop in the comments, and give me a score prediction for this match. Also, give me any information I might need to know as an American if you are from the UK or if you know anything about Oldham, about Boundary Park, any of that sort of information. I'm recording this before episode 1 has released, so I don't know if some of that information that I was asking for will be in the comments of that first video, but if it's not, put it in here. I want to learn as much as I can about this club because we're going to be here for a long while, hopefully, knock on wood. So, without further ado, we're going to get into this match, and let's see what happens. Come on the Laddix, and let's get 3 points here at Boundary Park to open up our season at home. We are going to get into this match. I'm going to tell them enjoy the match today, which hasn't really done much. I'll also tell all of them that I have faith in them. 2 players are happy so far. Yeah, 2 players are happy, Mills and Hamer. So it's 1 better than last time. We'll end the team talk. Hopefully with 2 players happy, we can get a better result than when we just had 1. Let's get into it, and let's see what happens. Come on the Laddix. 15th minute, Tom Hamer gets his first yellow card of the season, and they are standing over a free kick. Pickering to take, and Woods gets a good save on it, which means they will now have a corner. Who's going to take this corner for them? It will be Lowery. Lowery to take. Into the box, Hamer heads clear. Nolan will look to clean it up. Nolan with it, and that's the end of the highlight. It remains 0-0. Throw in here in the 30th minute. Mills finds Durnley. Back to Mills. Mills over the top to Moraes. Heads down to Mauche. Now Piergiani. Over the top, Segbe Ezongpo, for whatever reason, doesn't chase after it. Now Lowery, Ainley for them. Ainley out on the right. Holds it up and finds Kirk, edge of the box. Kirk looks for the overlap of Pickering. Pickering into the box. Mills takes him down. It's apparently a clean tackle. Kirk, that is blocked. Zach Durnley with it now, being pressured, and Pickering steals it. Pickering finds a Nene, and that shot is also blocked. Well blocked by Piergiani. They will now have a corner. Who's going to take it? Lowery's going to take it. Lowery into the box. Morgan, it's bouncing around in the box, but we're able to get it clear. Now Segbe Ezongpo turn. Beats 1. Charging forward, beats a second. He's through. Segbe Ezongpo. That is a woeful finish. Jaskalainen instantly punts it long, and that's the end of the highlight. It's still 0-0. Throw in here in the 38th minute. Borthwick Jackson throws into Moraes. Ainley with the tackle. Now McCann over the top to Segbe Ezongpo. Oh, that's blocked. Nepomuceno. Back in. Ezongpo saved by Jaskalainen. Segbe Ezongpo has had a couple decent chances here and hasn't been able to put one away. We'll see if he can. 43rd minute. Throws into Anene. Beats 1. Now into Lowery. Lowery plays it to Ainley. Oh, unlucky for Woods. Ainley fires an absolute rocket at goal. Woods gets a hand on it, but is only able to deflect it into his side netting. It's an absolute rocket from Ainley. The amount of power that he put on this is just astounding. Took 1 touch and then just fired it. Woods gets a hand on it, but is not able to keep it out, and they go up 1-0 heading into the break. which is a bit unfortunate. I'd say those stats are fairly even. You could say that they deserved a goal, but I'd say that we also deserve to be level. So it's a little bit annoying. However, I'm going to tell the players that they were not good enough. I'll say that assertively, which has not really worked. We will end the team talk there, though, and let's start the second half. I have faith that we can turn it around. Come on, the boys. Segbe Azongpo's playing particularly poorly with a 6.3, so we are going to take him off. And instead of bringing on Danny Rowe, we are going to try out Dieseruwe and see what he can do. Even though he's supposed to be playing as that target man, we are going to keep him on a pressing forward at attack. We will confirm it, and we'll see if that sub can do something for us on the attacking front. Come on, boys. We are forced to make another substitution because Zach Durnley had a little bit of a knock. We move Moraes out to the right. We move Mauche into attacking midfield, and we bring on Christopher Misilu. Hopefully this will be okay. Let's confirm this second sub and see what happens. We've gone more attacking for these last 5 minutes. Will we see a highlight here? We're almost into stoppage time. 89th minute, there is a highlight. Throws into Lowery. Into the box. Oh my god. What has the defending been in this episode? They go up 2-0. Woods has been shocking in both matches. Slide tackling the ball into one person. This time just totally flapping at the ball and whiffing. Well, that striker, Kirk, had 2 men on him. Woods still comes out, and with 3 people on him, somehow Kirk is able to get the ball and put it into the back of the net. The match ends 2-0. I'm just going to be aggressive with them and say I'm not happy with the result, because that was so disappointing, the way that we just didn't show up and fight. And at least in the first match, the stats looked decent, and you could say that we kind of got harshed on by. Our guys just didn't seem to care for this match, and this was the home opener, so that was abysmal. We now find ourselves sitting in 23rd after 2 matches played. We are one of 3 teams to still be sitting on 0 points. However, it looks like only 1 team is going to be relegated. I'm not quite sure why that is the case. So I know we're expected to finish mid-table, and relegation shouldn't be an issue. But should that actually come up, there is only 1 team getting relegated. However, I would really like to avoid that. So we're going to quickly go through all of those emails, and let's click on the schedule and find our next matches. And I think what we are going to do is we are going to play a decent amount off camera. We will come back for the away match against Plymouth, and then at home against Grimsby Town. So we will be back for the start of the month of September after the transfer window has ended. So if any other transfer dealings go on, you will see them announced before the start of that Plymouth match. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave a like. Also, hop in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode. If you're excited for the rest of the save, let me know all of your thoughts about everything that went on in this episode and what you want to see me do in the future. Recommend any signings that you might want to see me make, whether it's either for this window or in the January window or in next summer window, as we have to start planning farther ahead. It is a long-term save, and I'm trying to plan for the future in hopes that we don't get sacked. Other than that, check out my socials in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for episode 3, where we will play against Plymouth and Grimsby. See you then. Peace.